So, well,
Hi Jenny, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm happy to gain a few of your minutes today so we can talk about you're in North Carolina, correct?
Yes, we are not commutable to NYC. I watched some of your other videos, so I said, yeah, we're a little further
Awesome.
out.
That's okay because people want other options as well. So what areas can you tell us about over there?
Okay, I'm located in what is referred to as the Piedmont Triad area of North Carolina. My MLS is composed of 8 counties, but I'm going to focus on really the what they call the Triad, which is Greensboro, High Point, and Winston-Salem. We have a little bit of everything. I mean, you in this area, you can have rural, you can have very urban. We are essentially about 2 to 3 hours from the mountains, about 3 hours from the coast, around an hour and a half to 2 hours to Raleigh and Charlotte, depending on where you're at. So we are literally in the center of the state. Greensboro is probably the largest. Their population is about 300,000 people. Winston-Salem is about 250. And High Point is the smallest of them with 113. We have a lot of universities in the area. Greensboro has everything UNCG, they have AT&T, they have a number of smaller colleges, Guilford, Greensboro, Bennett. Winston-Salem's was known years ago for tobacco and textiles. They have Wake Forest University, Baptist Hospital. They have a really urban downtown, and they're known for the arts. They have the School of the Arts. There's a RiverRun Film Festival. There's a whole arts district. So you see a lot of that. High Point has High Point University that's been ranked as one of the top smaller universities in the Southeast. We are sort of going through a little bit of a renaissance. We have built a ball field. We have a baseball team that's a boutique league called the Rockers. That's going to be used for other events. And there's a lot of development going on around it. There's a children's museum in the works. There's hotels. There are apartments. The uptown area is full of cafes, microbrews. High Point's most known for the International Home Furnishing Show, or the High Point, the land of furniture, or the furniture capital. So, that's several weeks out of the year. And of course, COVID kind of impacted that this spring. So they're going to extend it in the fall, which to 9 days, which is really what it used to be. So we have that. We have a lot of wineries. There's over 30 wineries in the area.
I love wine.
Yeah. And so most of them a lot of them have restaurants. They'll do tours. You can do wine tours. You go out about 15, 20 minutes from many of the cities, and you're in more rural areas. There's the Dan River, where people go tubing and kayaking and rafting. Hanging Rock State Park is a beautiful park. There's hiking. Greensboro has a lot of green space. I usually describe it as a really large town. It's not like a typical city that's a grid. It's more of a starburst. It has wonderful areas, but it has a lot of green space and parks, a lot of history. Winston's very urban. It is got a really amazing downtown, and then High Point is very much a grid, but because of the market, the entire what used to be downtown is showrooms. So it's just kind of interesting. They're developing the uptown.
All right, perfect. So it sounds like a great spot area, whether you're looking for rural or urban, has a good mixture of everything.
You can really find what you want. I mean, it really does have a lot to offer.
Nice. Okay, so let's talk about the housing market. What's that like over there? What's kind of like a median price range?
It depends on where you are, but if in High Point, it's about 180,000. In Greensboro, it's about 250,000.
Okay.
In Salem's the same, about 250. And then Kernersville, which is only 25,000 people, but it's sort of a little bedroom community. It does have industry and parks, but it's 10 or 15 minutes to Greensboro, High Point, or Winston. So a lot of people love it for that central location. Theirs is about 250.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. And what about, how about taxes over there? Can you fill us in about that?
We're going to have much lower taxes than what you're used to.
Okay.
The tax rate varies by county, and obviously if you're in the city versus in the county, but it can be as low as like 0.75, and it could be as high as like 1.35, somewhere in that ballpark. So you're looking at far less than what I'm sure that you're used to there. So.
All right, perfect. Sounds like a lot of great information to get people started. And should they have any extra questions, then they will have your contact information at the end of the video. That way they can reach out to you. I'm sure you'll be happy to answer any questions. And we'll go from there. I'm going to attach your contact information to the end of the video, and then they can reach out directly. Oh, sorry about that noise. Could you hear that?